Hi, I'm BAYB. I'm a YouTube coach, consultant and creator. If you've seen my previous videos, I'm here creating this channel so that I can start from scratch and show you how to start and grow your channel for success. In fact, I wrote a book called Be a YouTube Boss, The Ultimate 5 C's to YouTube Success, and here it is. And that's what my message is going to be in these videos. But the key objective of these videos is so that you can see how the video looks using different equipment, and I will tell you what I'm using and how I'm filming so that you can see the very basics you need to get started. In the previous videos, I've showed you how to use very basic equipment, so daylight, a tripod, an iPhone and an iPhone mic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a DSLR camera, but with a mic. So I have ordered a mic, which I'm going to show you now, and we're going to pop that in so that you can see and hear the difference of using a very simple setup, but using a DSLR camera. Again, it's just one step up from the iPhone, but it's a bit more dedicated and has a better quality or a better production feel. But I want to show you what it looks like, or sounds like rather, with a mic. So let's pop that in so you can hear the difference between having the mic and not having the mic. So the mic I'm using for the Canon is this Rode mic. Again, like the iPhone, it's a little lapel mic. And because it's a DSLR camera, the adapter there, it has 2 rings. I'll do a bit of a close-up. There you go. It has 2 rings, whereas for the iPhone, I'm going to show you that, it has 3 rings. This is for the iPhone. It's not for, it will not work on the DSLR. So I'm going to put that away. So just to recap that, this is the lapel mic, which is for the DSLR. Again, this took me a while to understand, so I'm just doing it so that you can see that. So that's 2 rings there. Okay, so yeah, that's got 2 rings, and this will not work in the iPhone. So we're going to plug that straight into the camera. Quite often the camera can be quite far away, which it is in this case. It's probably about 1.5 meters away. I'm going to go and get an extension lead, and then I'll show you what that looks like, and we'll plug it into the camera. So this is the extension audio cable, which is 3.5 millimeters, so that should work going into the camera. So here's the extension lead, as you can see, and as you can also see with the extension lead, it has 2 rings there, and then it has one of these adapters. So as you can see, I'm going quite close up here. Thankfully this DSLR has a very good auto lens, so it's focusing on there. So again, this is the lapel mic. This is the adapter. This is one end, and I am going to put that into there. Okay, so that should give me a nice sound. And the other side of this extension looks like that, which again is the 2 ring. So I'm going to plug that now into the camera directly. Here we go, it's plugged into the camera, the extension wire is on so I can reach it all the way over here. And now it's time for me to play back the video and test to see whether it's made a big difference. And I'll keep talking into the mic so that I've got something to listen to. So I'm just going to go and check to see if it's worked. Okay, I'm just back from playing back the video, and the microphone is working perfectly well. So what I'm going to do is place that somewhere here so it's quite close to my mouth and it doesn't get interfered with my hair. So we're going to plug that in Okay, so I think that works. The main thing is that it's comfortable for me. It's very easy now that I've got the long cable. Of course, you can get lots of kind of microphones. You can get wireless microphones. You can get the arm microphones, very, very solid, and obviously the ones that you see in a lot of podcasts. But I find these little lapel mics very accessible in terms of price, in terms of flexibility, and you know, if you're not actually moving about too much, it's quite easy to get hold of and just get started. And it certainly does the same job of making your videos sound a bit better. So now that I'm all set up, I can get on with the message of my videos. So of course my message is go get your copy of Be a YouTube Boss, the ultimate 5 C's to YouTube success. It's 16 years of my experience working on YouTube on my channels, and also as a consultant and a coach. So in here I have got lots and lots of diagrams. I have got step-by-step illustrations of how you start your channel, how you set up your account, and includes a whole chapter on monetization, which obviously is going to be very important as you start to grow. There's plenty of ways you can monetize your channel, whether it be offering a service or a product. You can put links like that in the description box below and inform your viewers to go and buy it, just as I am here. Here's a product, go and buy it. I've got the Amazon link in the description box below. So simple things like that. You know, I might not have any viewers, I might not have any subscribers, but it's very easy to set up. So the last thing I'm going to tell you is what I've got. So my total setup for this video is a window. I've got daylight. It's a fairly dull, cloudy day, but this is the light we're getting. I have a 110 centimeters by 110 centimeters space. So I've cleared out some mess, and I have a tripod with a Canon DSLR camera sitting on the tripod, and I have obviously the Rode microphone, which is this lapel mic, and the extension cable to allow me to keep the tripod at a good distance so that we can get all of me in view. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you some value and some ideas as to how you can start and what equipment you need. And don't forget, you don't need a Canon DSLR, you can use an iPhone, and you can see my other video, which I'll point to at the end of this video. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Until next time, be a YouTube boss. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.